I'm back, and boy has it been a long time. Hello and welcome to Club 4 episode 8 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you in the EFL League 1. We're away to Sunderland and then at home to Doncaster. To be honest, it's been so long since I recorded, I can't remember what I showed you last time. So I'm just going to show you the form of the last few months. As you can see, we had a bit of a rocky spell in February. But other than that, we've been pretty good for the majority of the season. And with only a few games of the League 1 campaign left, this is the league table as it stands at the start of today's episode. 38 games gone, 24 wins, 7 draws, 7 defeats. Top of the league, 4 points clear and 8 clear of third placed Blackpool, who've played a game more than us. So without further ado, let's get straight into the opening match of today's stream, away to Sunderland. And I'll show you the team in just a moment. Okay, so the team for today's game is Boyce Clark in goal, the back four of Sanderson, Williams, Stickland and Bristow. Cian Bryan at the base of midfield, Galdames and Laurent ahead of him, Martin and Julian on the wings, Lucas Shaw up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, so the assistant manager is recommending go out there and impress me. Yeah, not a bad idea to be honest. So we will point the finger and say that. That doesn't take any of the options away, and let's kick the match off. First thing I need to do, because it's been so long, is check the speeds and make sure everything's correct. It's not, so we'll just drop it back for the highlights and await the first highlight. We have had the first shot of the match, but it's not on target and not worthy of a highlight either. Marginally ahead on XG, despite the fact Sunderland have now had a shot as well. Let's encourage, because we are away from home. So I'm not going to demand more yet, if at all. I don't think we need to panic at this stage. We're on 80 points as it stands from 39 games, which is in excess of 2 points per game. And it's Mawson to Murphy. Embleton plays it to Murphy on the wing. It's crossed in. The header goes just wide from Sunderland, and that highlight comes to an end. So they've now had the better of it. So it is now time for a demand more. And we've got a throw in. Sanderson to Galdames. Sanderson again crosses. Julien with the header, and it hits the post and ends up going behind for a goal kick. Galdames isn't having his best game in a Reading shirt, to be quite honest with you, so he may need to come off at half time. Same might be true for Anthony Julian as well, although a goal in the last 5 minutes of the first half would obviously change that. We'll demand more again. Although Embleton now is through on goal, has the shot, but Boyce Clark has managed to make the save to keep the score at 0-0 for us. And it's an out-swinging corner from Sunderland. Murphy with it, and we don't even get to find out how it transpired. Sunderland are not a bad side, to be honest. They are in the playoffs, so a draw, a long way from a disaster in this fixture. It is half time though, so let's go into the dressing room and tell them to dig in and give everything they've got. And let's have a look at those substitutions. So Anthony Julian for Akande, and the other one we wanted to sub off was Galdames, wasn't it? It was. Galdames for Gideon Young. Yeah, good call. Okay, and we'll get the second half underway and see if we can go out there and see the game through. See if we can get a win. Right, let's demand more. I'm not sure what my third and final change is going to be yet, although it looks like it might be Martin on the right wing due to injury, potentially. So we'll wait till 70 minutes to do that one. Bristow with the throw in for us. Akande back to Bristow. Gets his cross in. Lucas Zhao picks up the loose ball, plays it back to Young. Laurent crosses it in. Martin with the effort on goal. He's offside. It's a free kick to Sunderland, and the highlight comes to an end. So we're over the hour now. Just waiting for 70 minutes. It is going to be Martin to come off. And who are we going to bring on? Yadam is probably a reasonable shout, to be honest. So we'll make that change now. There are a number of others who are tiring. We're not going to go attacking. With so many tired players, going attacking is not a good idea. So we'll demand more. We do deserve to win it based on the stats. Lucas Zhao is now injured, which is a long way from ideal. Tight groin. So he's not going to be playing in the next match, I don't think. We're into stoppage time. It does look like it's going to end 0-0. We might not even get another highlight. And indeed we don't. So that one ends 0-0. And I'll see you in a moment for the second match of today's episode. Time now for the second match of today's episode as we face a home game against relegation-threatened Doncaster Rovers, and the team is Boyce Clark in goal, Godwin Malif at right back, Williams and Stickland at centre back, Ethan Bristow at left back, Brian at the base of midfield, Young and Galdames central midfield, Sibley and Martin on the wings, and Julian up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, he's recommending we're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. Can we outstretch the arms with that? No. So we will pump the fists and say it. And let's kick the match off and try and go and grab that win. Okay, we're on the attack. Bristow with the throw-in on the left. Galdames plays it behind Bristow, but he gets there and then is tackled by Walker. Walker gives the ball away. We've won it back. Stickland to Bristow. Galdames to Martin. Martin finds Brian. Brian plays it down the left to Bristow. Bristow's cross evades absolutely everybody, but Sibley picks it up on the far side. Martin's header is a looping one, but it finds the back of the net. And it is Reading 1, Doncaster Rovers 0, 2 minutes gone. So we will watch the replay. Lovely deep cross, evades everybody, but Sibley was there for it. Crosses it back in, and the header just loops over the goalkeeper into the back of the net for a 1-0 lead after just 2 minutes. Ideal start. And it's Reading on the attack again. Young to Brian, into Galdames. Young to Sibley. Back to Young again. Back to Williams. Brian to Williams. Williams into Sibley. Godwin Malif on the right. Julien with the effort. Skims the crossbar but goes over for a goal kick. And the highlight comes to an end. So we're on top at the moment and doing well. Need to keep the pressure up though. We're on the attack again. Sibley to Brian. Brian to Galdames to Martin. Plays it left to Bristow. Bristow's cross to Sibley, but it's headed away. Godwin Malif gets a cross in. And it's a penalty. Do I want Josh Martin to take it? That's the question. Yeah, I'm going to let Josh Martin have it. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm going to make it Pablo Galdames. No, I'm not. I'm going to change my mind, go back to Josh Martin and confirm. So Josh Martin with the chance to make it 2-0 on 16 minutes. Can he take it? Yes, he can. It's 2-0 to Reading. And we won't bother with a replay. It's only a penalty, so we'll move straight on with the rest of the match. And that's 2 shots on target, 2 goals for Reading. Martin to Julian, back to Bristow, down the line for Martin, back to Bristow again. Brian, back to Stickland, Williams, ball into Young. Young plays it forward. Sibley can't get there and it's through to Doherty, the Doncaster goalkeeper, who launches it long. Stickland wins the header. Young to Godwin Malif, back to Williams, into Young. Galdames back to Stickland, into Galdames, all the way back to Boyce Clark. Williams sorts passes with Young and then plays it to Sibley, who goes for a big crossfield ball which Martin keeps in, plays it down the left for the overlapping Bristow. Bristow's cross, and the header comes back off the post, and it's end of highlight with the ball being smashed away. And things are going well, but another goal would just give us some real breathing space. So can we get that before half time? Let's encourage the lads. Demand more would be harsh at 2-0 up, so we won't. We'll encourage. And that's absolutely fine. So we've got 5 minutes left of the first half. 2 added minutes signalled. We're in that now. And we get to half time with no further highlights. So let's get into the dressing room. And yeah, things are going well. We are capable of better. Not going to make any changes. Not yet anyway. Nobody is showing any obvious signs of needing to come off immediately. Probably Martin will be the first one to be subbed around about the hour mark, I think. He's playing well, but is fatiguing. Doherty's goal kick to Walker. So Doncaster bring it forward. First real attack for them. Walker plays it back, and we intercept and clear. But it's played forward by Doncaster. Stickland would have done well to leave that, to be honest. The ball forward is given away. Doncaster, Fish plays it forward. Stickland to Galdames. Stickland to Bristow. Young now plays it wide to Sibley on the right. Sibley's lovely ball through. Just too much on it for Julien. Doherty picks up and clears long. Bennett will get there and reach the goalkeeper's clearance, plays it back for Hodge, and Kirk Hodge's shot is deflected into the back of the net. It does stand, it's 2-1. So I think a demand more now is probably in order. And will we make that substitution? Yeah, I think we'll take Martin off now for a Kande. Julien can come off, and we'll give Lucas Zhao a little bit of a run out. I'm not sure who the final change is going to be yet. It's going to be a little while before we make that one, so I've got time to think about it. Hodge lets it go through for Hansen. The shot comes in from Bennett and it's just wide. Doncaster threatening to get back into the match, and I think it's going to have to be Brian that's going to be the final substitution, if we can find someone to bring on for him. It's going to have to be, I think, Hayden Carter. In fact, yeah, Hayden Carter. While I'm debating that, Pablo Galdames has made it 3-1. So we will confirm that substitution. We'll watch the replay, as I wasn't fully concentrating on the match. Bristow to the byline, cuts it back. Zhao back to Galdames, and he half volleys it across the goalkeeper into the far corner. So we'll need to just do a tactical tweak to accommodate the substitution. Hayden Carter is a centre-back by trade. Gideon Young can play there. Hayden Carter is a centre-back. Can either of those two play in central midfield? Not really. So we'll leave it with Hayden Carter there. So minor tweak, but nothing major. And we're into the last 11 or so minutes, 3-1 up. Shouldn't be any cause for alarms at this stage. We deserve to win the game. We've been the better team. And surely we are going to take the 3 points to leave us on 83 points from 40 games. 4 added minutes signalled. And we're almost through that now. And in fact, that is full time. So I will see you in a moment where I'll tell you what is coming up on the next episode and show you the league table. I'll be right back. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table. And as you can see, after 40 matches, we're top of the table, 83 points on the board, 4 points clear of nearest rivals Ipswich Town, and 9 points clear of third placed Blackpool. So let's have a look now at the schedule and decide when we're going to come back. And I think, given that we're 9 points clear, what we'll do is I will play Wycombe, Shrewsbury and Bolton off camera, and I'll bring you back for the Burton Albion game when hopefully we'll clinch the league title, or at least promotion. If we don't seal the league title, I will show you the Rotherham game. If we do, I will show you the Hull City game as the final game of the season. So there will be two matches on tomorrow's episode anyway. So it'll either be Burton and Rotherham or Burton and Hull, and that will be tomorrow. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to my channel for weekday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.